The Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper. I'm getting to the point where I think people kind of deserve what they're going to get. And I just need to not even worry about present things. I need to worry about making sure that this is all on record before it all happens, so that when people are begging God to kill them, they will remember that they were told the truth so they can make the right spiritual decision, because that's what this is all about later. It'd be nice to save the country, and it'd be nice to save the world, and it'd be nice to turn things around and not have the brain chips and half the public having cancer and almost everyone being sterilized and total world government. And by law, you've got to give your 3-year-old over to the local sex group to have sex with them. I mean, that's what's all coming. But you know what? Everybody wants to follow this stuff and be politically correct. You're going to get to. When they're done, they're going to be having sex with 3-year-olds on stages at sports stadiums. I know their plan. And people say, wow, this is all outrageous, Jones, over and over again, but it all comes true, doesn't it? Because I'm dialed into their frequency. And the reason I don't get into what they're really going to do to you and your family is I don't like dialing into the frequency. Ugh. But you know what? I'll do it, okay? And I think a lot of you can dial into the frequency. You can also just intellectually, historically, see where everything's going. But let me tell you, if you think it's got a bottom to it, it ain't got no bottom. It doesn't have a bottom. So we're rejecting God, and we're rejecting justice, and we're rejecting providence, and we're rejecting all that's good. And so there is no bottom. At Davos, they held a vote, and they decided to call themselves a technocracy. And they said, we don't believe in elected governments. We believe in giant computers we program controlling you with microchips. And then they had everybody from Bloomberg to Fox News say, yes, soon you'll all have chips. It went from Jones and the Christians and people are crazy. There's never going to be a plan to put a microchip in you. There's never going to be face scanning to buy and sell. There's never going to be a world government, and just shut up about it. And I remember Fox News, CNN 15 years ago saying I was crazy 20 years ago. And now Fox News last week is, of course everyone's going to have a chip. Get ready to get yours, because to have a cell phone or to get on the internet or to have a job, you're going to have to. And people don't go, oh my God, it's the mark of the beast. Or even don't believe in God. People don't go, man, that'll really be used to abuse people. With a global social score that we first told you about 6 years ago. No, they just go, okay, I'll do it. And then, okay. Until we're going to sterilize you now. Okay. We're going to wipe your memories now. Okay. You have to worship this God. Okay. You have to give us your kids. Okay. You have to totally submit to us. Okay. Okay, now we're going to get rid of your body, but your soul will be stored in this computer. So you go to this center. It's a quick process. Your family will still be able to talk to you. You're going to live forever once you're uploaded into this computer, but really it'll be a facsimile, and you'll be dead. Your ass going to be dead. They going to kill your ass. And I told people this 20 years ago. I could envision the enemy operation. Now this year, the transhumanists are everywhere saying, to live forever, you're going to die by global government law, and you will be uploaded into the machine. And your family will be able to talk to you, and there'll be a hologram of you, and your hologram will be able to get into an avatar. It's not going to be daddy. It's not going to be mommy. It's not going to be grandpa. It's not going to be your son. It's not going to be your daughter. It's going to be the AI posing as your family member. And by the time it's ready for you to make the transition, by the time it's time for you to take the transition, everybody's doing it. It'll be all over the so-called news that's beamed directly to your head that you know, look at Bob. He's 120, but he's out skiing in his new body. You can have a metal body. You can have a plastic body. You can have a humanoid grown for you in one of the great tanks in China's global Apple distributors masterclass system. A whole new rollout of services for all of you. But we've just got to get past those Christians that warned 2,000 years ago it was coming. And once they're out of the way, we can enter the brave new world. The brave new world where you'll be so toxic and so poisoned, you've got to transition to even live. But you won't really live. You'll die. But in your free will, you will accept merging with the machine, and your soul will be destroyed. The Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Alex Jones. It is the 12th day of November 2018 on this Monday. All right, so here's the course correction. And it's not a course correction at all. It's actually continuing on our mission. I will continue to support President Trump. I will continue to support nationalist and populist movements around the world. But trying to dodge a bullet, trying to get Trump in and other nationalists in, and trying to win things like these midterms is a pipe dream if you don't fundamentally address the globalists, the world government, the technocrats, and what their end game is. Remember, oh, there isn't a world government. There isn't an EU empire plan. We're not going after nation states. We're not going after your family. The Federal Reserve's not private. Now, the Federal Reserve's private. Families are bad. We're going to have a world government empire run out of the EU. You're going to have a microchip to buy and sell. And Christians are the enemy. That's all in the news today from world leaders. You see, they've got a plan. They're following a blueprint. They're following a architecture diagram. First, they tell you that humans don't have a soul. Humans don't even have free will. They've been teaching that for 100 years in the colleges. So you just go ahead and be sociopathic and just do whatever you want. But virtue is signal all day to people that do have consciences and control them that way. We're going to teach you how to really be professional, how to be a technocrat, how to make sure you don't have that fake thing that holds you back called a soul. We're going to teach you how to be superior. And then you can sit in the seats of power once you're a good robot. But you're not really a robot. You're a devil that likes to hurt people. You've now stepped into it by increment. You've turned your will over. You're under a spell. And now you can try to put other people into the mindset, into the groove, so that they can stay asleep, and be tricked in the nightmare to go deeper down the rat hole, deeper into the abyss as you fall through eternity away from God. It's a spiritual fight, though. They're building this big glittery matrix to try to insert you into it, to trick you in it, to give up your soul and your free will. You have free will. You're made in the image of God. You're amazing. You have the entire potential of the universe in you. Don't let them steal it from you. Don't sell your soul for all this tinfoil crap. Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper.